It's time for the AFC Championship, and the road to a Super Bowl goes through Baltimore. It's the Bengals and the Ravens on Sunday night.
GA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to the home of the Ravens. Sold out M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, Maryland. Straight ahead, a clash to decide the AFC's representative in the Super Bowl. And it should be a great one, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Baltimore Ravens. Hello, everyone. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The postseason continuing here on EA Sports. And, man, it is electric in here, and it should be conference championship time.
I don't know about you, but my butterflies in my stomach, they have iron wings in this one. And every guy I've ever talked to has all said the same thing. This game, the conference championship game, may have more intensity than even the Super Bowl because you know what the stakes are. You're trying so hard to get to the big game that this is the one that's the real challenge.
Charlie Jones now from his end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Bengals offense here ready to rock and roll. Joe Burrow is the man at quarterback.
And we can talk all we want about football being a team game and leaning on different parts and aspects in order to get it done. And that's entirely true during the regular season. Some weeks it's the defense, the special teams, running the football. But in the playoffs, all the pressure reverts to the quarterback, and he has to play well and play at a really high level in order for his team to win.
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage.
It's been a long season, but he still looks fresh running the football. He knows his guys are one game away from a Super Bowl, so he's going to give it all he's got. And that's a heck of a run right there.
On first down, they look downfield, and it's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. It's another first down on a big gainer there, 33 yards. They're passing here. Joe Burrow, flush to his right. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. So a PI call going to cost him there defensively. What did you see?
Well, I think it's the right call, partner, because sometimes we'll see officials kind of let them play. But by the letter of the law, that's definitely a penalty.
Burrow looking to pass. Sliding out of the pocket. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Bengals are on the board first here in this AFC Championship game. So much for being intimidated on the road in the playoffs, right? That was a pretty clinical drive right there.
Yeah, they seem to come out with the attitude of, we don't deal with pressure. We create it on the other team. Just took it right down the field and stuffed it in the end zone.
Evan McPherson now for the PAT. And he's got it to make it 7-0 Bengals. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Now Jones. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Cincinnati coming back onto the field here for their second drive. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. out of the gun. It's Burrow. Flushed out right. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. 7-7, our score after one. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Bengals in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now it's Burrow. They'll roll him out right. Bust through the tackle. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
I can't be sure how much of that was planned pre-snap, but it certainly opens up some avenues for their offense. And if he can stay a threat to break off those kind of runs, it'll pull defenders away from coverage and open up some choice throwing lanes for him moving forward.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Now it's Burrow. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
That's a big force incompletion there to bring up 3rd and long, and this defense can still salvage a little momentum by forcing them to kick a field goal, because just a few plays ago, they looked like they were headed towards the end zone.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Touchdown! T. Higgins from 17 yards out, and the Bengals have taken the lead. That's an old-fashioned death march there, partner. Took them a lot of plays, but hey, they did the job.
And the defense always preaches getting off the field, making a play, and turning it back over to their own offense. Unable to do so. A long, sustained drive by the offense.
And McPherson on for the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. So the drive that... This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Oh, the return is Jones from the end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. As this offense takes the field again, it's been a while since they've been out there. We just saw that long touchdown drive by the opposition. But remember, when this crew was out here last, Charles, they scored as well.
And let's make sure we give both offensive staffs some credit, and especially the offensive coordinators, because we spoke with both of them in the lead up to this game, and both were really confident in their game plans.
It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Charlie Jones, 71 yards. And the Bengals are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. On this stage, conference championship game, every play is magnified, and that was a big play.
No doubt about it. One thing that has these guys a step away from a shot at a big game, their big play ability. They can strike from anywhere.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. The Ravens send their punt around now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. Jones on the return. A A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And that will come the offense as they take over. So here are the Bengals now as they get their first possession of this second half.
Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their fourth possession. Touchdowns on their first three possessions.
There he goes, left side. And he's going to be forced out of bounds inside the 5-yard line. 69 yards rushing for him now in his first 2 carries of the ball game. A conference championship on the line and a championship-type run right there.
That guy's running as if he can smell it, feel it, and obviously wants it.
Able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1. Second and goal from the 1.
Mixon is into the end zone for a Bengal touchdown.
Sometimes offenses can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
McPherson now for the extra point.
He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it all culminated in the touchdown run coming from Joe Mixon.
The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. Ravens offense getting set and ready for this next drive. And Charles...
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30. He might take this all the way. He will take this all the way. Touchdown, Bengals.
McPherson on for the point after.
He's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Well, we talk a lot about explosive plays on offense. How about an explosive play on special teams? Certainly one there on the kick return for a touchdown. The Ravens send their punter out now as he'll punt it away for the second time. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well.
Oh, the return is Jones.
A 46-yard boot, but just 36 following a pretty decent return of 10 yards.
And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10.
Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards. It moves the sticks. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. It's Mixon on the counter.
And he's across the 45. It'll be 2nd down.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
From the 46-yard line, a 2nd down and 6.
Again, it's Mixon. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game. And while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
Burrow will throw out to his left. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
Burrow on his toes that time as they get the first down.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Looking downfield for Jones. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
And that's going to be caught. T. Higgins.
And all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
T. Higgins
with his second touchdown of the night.
And the Bengals continue to pull the playoff surprise as they lead big here on the road. Zach Taylor's made the decision. They'll go for 2 here.
They'll let Mixon try and run it in. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. And so they run it in on the 2-point try. Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. And it's intercepted.
Daxton Hill picks it off. And the Bengals are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. Well, you think about it, though, that interception, great for his stats, but bad for field position. It was 4th down.
Yeah, terrific observation. If there is going to be a silver lining, and this is what he'll plead when it comes time to watch it again, hey, it was just like a punt, right? So we end up taking possession of the ball. But you're exactly right about it. Should have slapped it down. Field position would be better for his offense. But how many times do you get a chance to make an interception that you turn it down? That's when your instinct kicks in and you take the football. In this case, a better decision would have been to knock the ball down.
Play action. It's Burrow. Steps away. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Off the play fake, here's Burrow.
Locates Ertz going across the middle.
And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Here's Burrow, eluding the pressure right. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown.
Joe Burrow.
An 8-yard touchdown run.
And the Bengals are closing in on a Super Bowl berth now as they extend their 4th quarter lead.
That's a real...
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson.
That is caught. He'll get it inside the 20.
And in for the Ravens touchdown.
Zay Flowers.
56. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And this is going to be snuffed out. The Bengals recover. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. From the red zone now, here's Burrow, 1st down. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Now Burrow to throw on 2nd down. Escaping the pressure right. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown.
Joe Mixon, he scored on the ground and through the air. And the Bengals have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the fourth. And Burrow's going to look to throw for it.
Forced out to his left. And they are 3 for 3 on 2-point conversions as he is into the end zone for the score.
Fourth down, here's Jackson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Touchdown!
Mark Andrews, a beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game.
And
So it would no doubt be a miracle comeback from here, but let's see what they can do starting with the onside kick. And this is going to be snuffed out. The Bengals recover, and that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the number. Touchdown, Bengals! Tyler Boyd, 42 yards.
the Bengals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Well, Charles, fans around here, they were already talking Super Bowl. They've made plans. You just can't look past anybody in this league, especially this deep into the playoffs.
You would think that every year that message would sink in, and it feels like every year we see something like this, especially the way they're handling them. All right, you didn't expect this part to happen, but when you're playing this deep in the playoffs, every team's dangerous.
They'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And they are 3 for 3 on two-point conversions as he is into the end zone for the score.
Well, I guess when you're hot, you're hot. I mean, I would just go ahead and take the extra point and move on, but apparently they've got something to prove. Almost feels like something was said this week, and they wanted to make sure that they laid it on them in this game.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
And they'll be set up with good field position here as he gets this up over the 40-yard line.
Even after that big-time return, it's not looking great for them today. But if nothing else, even if the miracle doesn't happen, they can turn to this play and say, hey, we can move forward. Maybe it's a building block for the rest of the season.
Toward the sideline, intercepted. Picked off by Mike Hilton.
And he will bring it back. It's a pick six for a Bengals TD.
This has just really been a solid second half from them, CD, as they add another touchdown to the lead and they start to pull away in what was once a close ball game.
Yeah, they actually put the Jets on in this one, didn't they? Put a little cherry on top with that touchdown. Now we just got to play out this final minute, and they'll get a chance to celebrate a very hard-earned victory.
They'll try and throw for it. Rolling to his right. And make him 4 for 4 now on two-point conversions as he'll take this one in for the score.
I think this is just going to be a function of the times we live in now. Very similar to the bat flip in baseball. Everyone's got to start to get comfortable with this. But to me, this is just rubbing it in. You got a big lead. Go ahead and take the extra point. One thing to keep in mind, though, karma's still out there. And sometimes it has a way of catching up with you.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
And solid field position here to start as they get this out to the 40-yard line.
And the Ravens taking the field.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said,
They've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5.
From the gun, it's Jackson.
That's complete to his receiver, Bateman.
The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson.
And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now it's Jackson.
Looking for Bateman. He's got him complete.
Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Jackson. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
To throw again is Jackson.
To the right side, into the hands of Flowers.
And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown.
Zay.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
The Bengals offense returns to the field. They are getting closer and closer to lifting that Lamar Hunt trophy. Not home just yet, but trying to polish things off here as they start 1st and 10.
This is caught. It's Boyd. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Now it looks like he'll throw here.
Down the left sideline.
And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line.
Another big play here as they strike for 31.
So now following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10.
Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw.
And he's going to be dropped back at the 15-yard line. And with this win and an AFC championship, they have reached the most hallowed ground in all of sports.
That means they are the best in their conference. What an incredible feeling for this team to go through the entire season and come out on top and now go to the Super Bowl for the right to be called world champion.
And that'll close the books on the conference championship. For Charles Davis, myself, Brandon Gaudin, and our entire crew, we'll talk to you in 2 weeks from the Super Bowl.